I've got 20 minutes, putting it on the clock right now. Drawing a cockpit. One cockpit, 20 minutes, we're doing it. I have always been nervous to get up close and personal, like into the cockpit, because, well, there's a lot going on. I don't know if you've noticed some of my other videos, things are not always super detailed. Today we're getting detailed. We're getting straight in it. I have to visualize the outside of the ship. I have to get inside the ship. We're in the cockpit. But anyway, 20 minutes on the clock. We're gonna get it going. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm doing sketches every day, 20 minutes, trying to get this thing going. All right, there's gonna be some glass. That's the other thing, is glass. All right, maybe we do. We're gonna do. I'm gonna repeat myself several times. No, we're going to sketch a simple squarish cockpit. We're not going to do crazy, not the first one. We'll make it simple. Attainable goals, right? We're going to go for it. You need to also think how many buttons. See, that's the thing. I'm already shortchanging my detailed decisions. I think this would be out like this. And about here. All the way out here. This is the outside of the ship, by the way, if you hadn't noticed. All right, so that's the outside. This is the canopy. We're traveling to planet over here. Because, you know, you got to be going somewhere. Can't just be out in no man's land. Okay. That's a good, see, faraway planets, plenty of detail, nothing crazy. This, however, gonna feel crazy. Maybe not. Maybe it'll be okay. All right, here we go. Gotta get a yoke. Gotta steer. Every ship you gotta steer, right? Can't just be flying loosey-goosey. Not everything's autopilot, right? Okay. Get that under there. I think maybe, though, we should have some of our knees. We're just sitting back, relaxing. Our knees go farther over the chair. Just saying, we're not child here. Okay. Get some panels in here. So that's one interesting thing. If you remember back through the eras of sci-fi movies, different panels would have all these different switches, all these different buttons, all these different lights. But then spaceships today, like the SpaceX stuff, it's like one giant touchscreen. So it's like, how, like, are there even buttons? Are there even switches? Like, sure, back in like the 70s when they were making all those stuff, all those movies, there were buttons. But maybe it's all just display and voice activated. Of course, then do you need a steering column? Do you need a yoke? I vote yes. I like tactile things. Hence the pencil sketching. More than just a touchscreen. Although at some point I would like to get into digital too, because I think that could potentially make things faster for a graphic novel. So I'm not against technology. Don't misunderstand me. I love me some technology, but it has its place, right? Okay. Got a bunch of toggle switches there. Got some screens. Okay, what's over here? Let's see. Kind of like the sleek look to the yoke. Like, why does it need to have triggers and buttons? I know it's for like ease and stuff like that, but I'm not sure that's what this is going to be used for. Okay, there's another screen. I'm going to do something like this. Maybe this is a display of sorts for the planet. Yeah. Okay. Got another here. It's gonna be a readout, I think. Just information. Okay. Now, this part. I think I want the whole thing to be something. Just all the way across. Some little dials. Yeah, we're gonna go with symmetry. Yep. Do some displays, I think. Oh wait, oh, we're not. Hang on, we're no curves. I forgot that rule. I forgot the rule. It's okay. We're back. We're back. Gonna have to do some straight curves. Okay. Some levels. be like fuel levels and stuff, right? And then yeah. I like it. I like where this is going. Okay. Man, already below 10 minutes. See, I knew it. I knew half of this would be just trying to get buttons and different things in here. But that's okay. I don't even think there's that much detail compared to what some of these spaceships have. Okay. Take this off. I'm using the warm grays today because I haven't done that in a while. And I wanted to give that a go. Plus, I wanted to focus more on details within the ship and not about, you know, what's going to be happening here. There's some shadow underneath because this is floor of a cockpit. And if the light's coming this way, I've just decided that means shadow on this part, underneath here. And a little bit here. Okay. And under here. Yep. Okay, there can be shadow on these guys. Definitely in here if it's recessed at all. Okay. Okay. That. It's pretty drastic from that wider light, to be honest. Okay, get my shadows back on there again for my handles. And underneath here. Yeah. And we're going to get shadows under here too. See how that looks. It's all right. All right. This here. Yes. Okay. There we go. I'm also going to give this line a little more sort of edge of the canopy. And of course this world. Okay. Let's give it more. Just a little bit here and there. think there needs to be an edge here. This is too flat. Needs to be, yeah. This needs to be a little darker over here. It's not in the sunlight. There we go. Okay. This could be more. Like that. I like that. Okay. Now, let me do a little bit. These buttons. Okay. Let's get more into this out here. Yeah. We are flying through space. Got some stuff on us here. All right, I want to thicken up these canopy lines because I think there should be a rail here and I didn't do a rail. We're gonna add that in now. Here we go. Sort of seam. All right. There we go. I go a little, yeah. I think that's better. Okay. Also means I want to darken these. This is made of a thicker material because it is keeping the pilot safe in the ship. Okay. And this side can get a little darker because it's not on the sun side, not on the light side. Back to this color. Okay. It's looking good. Look a lot. Okay. Really like how this is turning out, actually. Okay. As I get darker, I feel like I have a tendency to really like put too much. So we're gonna do only the darkest of shadows here. Don't want to ruin things or make things too much, if you know what I mean. Just a hint. Just a smidge. Okay. Just a little bit there. Right there. Right there. Okay. Now, the black. Do we have anything that needs to be black? I don't think so. Not really. Yeah, not really at all. Sometimes it's just too aggressive, you know? Like, look. That. Just too much, maybe. I think that's enough. I think it's enough. All right, where's my ink pen? Let's do some inking. If you can think of a good name for this planet or this ship, you let me know. I feel like naming things is going to be also one of the most tricky things for me, because I'm not going to know what it should all be called. But it all needs to be called something as I'm writing this graphic novel. And I don't want lame names, like the pointy ship. Or sparkle dust, or random stuff. That's just not good. So let me know. Let me know what you think. Also, if you happen to be sketching or drawing, share that with me as well. I do want to know what you're doing, what you're working on. There we go. Got some toggle switches. Love a good toggle. Okay. We're over here. Across the front. Get that yoke in there. Trying to keep my line weights consistent. Where if it's the edge of an item, then it's wider. If it's line across a seam, then it's, less thick. I might have to use those other pens. I don't know, there's something, you guys let me know. What do you like better? Do you like this brush tip where the line weight varies as I go? Or should I strongly consider those other pens where it does not have a brush, but it's just like a felt and the line weights are far more consistent? I think I practiced, some of these right here. Like, no matter how long you draw, it's just consistent, whereas like I can get thick and thin all at once. Okay, let's go ahead and do the knees. Do across the chair. All right, this side of the cockpit, last side. This is coming together. This is not bad. This actually turned out better than I thought it might, which is always fun. It's always fun to like try something and then it's like, oh, maybe I can do this. That's nice. That's awesome. And then we got to look for areas to improve. So areas to improve. The cockpit, I think, overall looks good. My instruments, I think I need to do some research on what instruments are usually in a cockpit, and then see if they would apply to the society that I'm working with here. You know, if it's people made of particles and light and they're making their own spaceships, would they make or use panels like this? Would they do something slightly different? Would they even need panels? Would it be all different altogether? Oh, let's do some highlights because glass is involved here. Feel like maybe that's something I should look up as well. Glass highlights aren't always like the same way, right? Yeah, I think I need to figure that out too. You let me know. You let me know if you have any ideas on that as well. But overall, for this 20 minutes, I think we are set. Let me know if you have any ideas for the name of this cockpit as well. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.